Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Today, I want to talk about doing events. Events are very popular right now. It's the holidays. There's a lot of craft shows going on. There's a lot of open houses going on. There's even events happening at apple orchards. So wherever you can set up a table, take the opportunity. Just go for it and do it. There is no right or wrong way to do a table or an event. I know some of you are worried about not having enough product. Don't worry about that. The thing that you really want to concentrate on is getting your name out there and letting them know that you're their Avon lady. You're the Avon lady for this area. So I am going to talk today about a couple things that you do if you can. You know, I'm not saying that you should have tons of products, but if you can take a couple products with you, that would be fabulous. I always try to, especially at this time of the year, keep around stocking stuffer items and keep it at stocking stuffer prices. Now you can do things out of the outlets. The last couple of outlets have had some really great deals in jewelry. You know, so you can pick up the prices of a lot of these jewelry things were $4, and you're going to get your discount off of that. So you could most certainly sell some of this jewelry for $5 and say, have a section of your table and say, all the jewelry over here is your choice for $5. But you could do that. That's something that I have seen, and it can work. So take 4 or 5 items of that if you want to have some jewelry with you on hand. You do want to make sure, and once again, I always try to do, as I'm throwing my eyeliner, it's popping all over the place today. Eyeliners, our glimmer sticks. Everybody knows and loves our glimmer sticks, and they're super popular. So make sure and take a couple of these if you can. You can sell these for, keep these under $5, get them when they're on sale. And just take the black and take brown if you can. If you can only afford to have one color, take black. Everybody will use the black. It seems to be one of our more popular actual colors. I also try to take some mascara with us. And once again, I try to get it when it's an outlet. Maybe it's just repackaging. Maybe it's the waterproof that we don't tend to carry year round, and they'll put it in outlets. So keep your eyes on the outlet. That is a great source to have products on your table, is by getting them out of the outlet. So this happens to be the wash off waterproof mascara. And generally after the summer, it usually shows up in outlet at a significantly reduced cost. Therefore, you can put this, and even the waterproof eyeliners can go on your table, and you can still make a profit on them and sell them for $5 a piece. So that way, when people walk up, you can say, you know what, this whole section on my table is stocking stuffer items. Lots of stocking stuffer items, and it's only $5. It keeps it simple for you to remember prices. It keeps it simple for you too if you have a helper with you. They're not constantly asking you how much is everything. The other thing that I tend to try and take with me is the shower gels. And once again, if you can only afford a couple, take the Skin So Soft. Everybody knows the Skin So Soft. It's not only popular in the summer because of it being the bug repellent, the original one, but it's also a great moisturizer for your dry skin. So here is the small bottle of the Skin So Soft bath oil. If you can have this on your table, try and take a bottle. I don't usually recommend having the big humongous bottles, such as the 25 ounce, either of these size, because let's be honest, when you go to an event, do you really want to carry anything heavy around? Not really. And what I tend to find is that people say, you know what, I'll be back for that, and then they never make it back. Where if you have the little one, and this one has the sprayer, I just don't have it in it, they will, this is a grab and go item. You can generally get it on sale, and you can sell this too for $5 and still make profit on it. So this is something that between the glimmer sticks and this, that I have lots of people walk up to my booth and say, do you have any Skin So Soft? Those 2 items at the holidays, and we are so thankful that we were able to, as a product, as part of the Product Advisory Council, we got our mini hand creams and lip balms back for the holidays. These are definite. Have these on hand. It's the winter time. That's usually when people are using hand cream the most and using the lip balms, and they're great stocking stuffer ideas. and or even present fillers. I've had people use these in little mini gift bags for their coworkers, because it makes, you know, they can afford to put together something then for everybody that they work with without breaking their budget too. So the hand creams, the lip balms, they were just in a demo book as a bundle, and I believe you can still get them now. I'm trying to remember which one they were in. I'm not going to kid you guys. David does all of our ordering, and I'm sure if he was here, he could rattle off exactly what page and what demo book that was in. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. And I know you all, oh, here it is. Page 14 in the Campaign 23 demo. It was in here. So, but it's still a great deal. When you go to buy it, you're going to get all 10 of them for $14, and then it'll be less your discount. So what else should you have with you when you are out at an event? Business cards, business cards, business cards, business cards. You want something, you want them to leave with something so that they can remember your contact information and shop at your e-store or call you should they have gotten a brochure from you if they don't want to do, you know, online shopping. These were made at Vistaprint. Super easy, super affordable. Make sure that you have some sort of business card for them. And you can also, I know people who have designed their own and printed them off their own computer. So whichever you can do, just make sure that you have a business card and put it with every, you know, every bag that leaves your table. Make sure that it has a business card, or as they walk up, say, hey, I want to make sure that you have my business card so you can get a hold of me in the future. The things that I like to make sure that are on them is, of course, our name, our contact phone number, how to reach me. Is it the easiest way through texting or through calling or Facebook? I want them to know that I actually have a Facebook page for my customers and clients. I want them to let them know that I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Sometimes people aren't on Facebook, but they're on the other social media outlets. So you want to make sure that they have those too. So that is this one that I have. You can also put on, you know, join my team. I have another one that is just like, you know, has all the contact information on the back. These were a little bit more expensive through Staples, but it has how to contact me to join the team too. And sometimes that's enough if I'm talking to people and they're really interested in getting started with Avon. Not only will I give them a little opportunity booklet, but I'll give them, you know, my card and say, you know, when you get home, here's where you need to go. Here's my reference code that you need to use too. So I actually have two, but you can just start off with one. What else? Once again, back to the Skin So Soft, and this was just in the brochures on sale, and I don't even have any. I did not order any. I didn't realize that we were low and we're getting ready to do events again. It is the Skin So Soft Gelled Body Oil. And you're probably going, what is this? And it's right there. This stuff is great to demo. And what do I mean by demo? I try to have something that as the people are at the booth, I say, oh, would you like to try? And it can be a perfume, but sometimes people don't want to do that either because they already have other scents on. So this is how I have wound up with the gel body oil. It goes on and it looks just like a clump, what do I want to say, like a shower gel. It looks like a little dab of shower gel, only when they rub it in, it moisturizes and it leaves like a powdery finish. It is the most amazing stuff. And it helps with layering. What do I mean by layering? It'll give you multiple sales. So you tell them when they get out of the shower from using their Skin So Soft shower gel, they're gonna wanna put on the gel body oil, because what it does then is lock in their moisture and it helps their skin retain the moisture. I sell out of it every time that I take that to an event. So those were just in, this was actually Campaign 21, but I'm sure it's been being on sale. You can back order, because I know a bunch of you are getting ready to turn in your Campaign 23. You can back order and order that at the buy one for $10 and get one for 99 cents. Once again, $5 a pop, and you've already made your money back. What else do we take? Well, it's the holidays. So what I try to do too then is have on hand some of our products, but once again, I don't want products that are huge that people have to carry. So this year, some of the things I have picked out, I think this is super cool, super unique. It's the Cheers bottle opener. Oops, it's backwards for you guys. How cool is that? And that could be a stocking stuffer item too. And that is just super cool. It's something unique to us. I don't know that I've seen this in any of the stores. And off the top of my head, I want to say it's less than $10. So, you know, it's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great, you know, they could take off this little tag and hook it through the bow, and it could be a package topper then too. Or it could go with a bottle of wine. When they put it in the wine bag and they're cinching it with the ribbon, this could go on the ribbon and hang down then. What a great gift. It's a great housewarming gift. It's a, you know, there's so many ways that you could use this to promote it, to sell it, to make your customer realize, hey, I need some of these in my life. These make last minute gifts that much more unique, and it makes the you know, the receiver feel like I really, you know, put a lot of thought into their gift, so to speak. So there's that. This is so unique, and I know you guys are going to love this, and I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's that spiced wreath scented ornament. Amazing! It is so cool. This is what it looks like. I'm not going to take it out of the wrapper because it's helping to keep the smell in there, but this is another great gift. Or they're going to want it for their tree because it smells like you have a real tree. You hang it on your tree, and it just puts off the greatest scent. I wish we had smell-o-vision through Zoom, but we don't. But I'm telling you, you'll be sure to sell this too, because once again, it's kind of like a unique little item. Where have you gone that you've been able to find an ornament that smells like you have a real tree? And it's you know, portable. It's wouldn't take anything to put this in a little bag and the person to carry it. So once again, we try to keep things small and not big and bulky for people. Let's see what else. And I know you guys are trying to maximize your dollars, and I totally understand that. So like any of these things that I'm telling you, you don't have to do all of them. You can pick and choose. You can take a couple items. Something else that maybe you have not even thought about is getting these gift sets and breaking them down and selling them as individual gifts. So this is the Joyful Makeup Collection, which you not only get the cool makeup bag, but everything inside is individually wrapped. So you most certainly could sell all of these as individual products and do very well at it. That's one idea. The other idea that I actually think is super, super cool, and some of you guys may have not even thought about this, is the A boxes. The A boxes are amazing because, get to the current one. Well, the one I'm going to show you is the Power of Pink one, and it was a $31 value. $10 was was the brochure price, but then we got our discount off of that, and it came with all these individually packaged products again. Prima little eau de parfum travel spray. It's the perfect size for a stocking stuffer. The Skin So Soft, Soft and Sensual Creamy Wash and Body Lotion. Once again, perfect for stocking stuffers. And you can resell these. There's nothing that says that you can't resell the things that are in the A boxes. You don't have to sell it as an A box. So that is an idea. And maybe some of you don't realize too that you can, it doesn't matter if your customer spent $40 and then they chose not to buy that. That doesn't mean that you can't buy it. So if you had an order that was $120, that means that you can order 3 of these A boxes and you'd have that much more of a product to work with. It does not, Avon has no idea who's ordering all the products. Everything is ordered under you. Everything is, invoiced to you. So you most certainly can take advantage, and please do take advantage of these. These are super cool products that are in these A boxes. trying to find the latest book that is coming up, and it is the moisture therapy one. This is the current one that's in the book. Look at that, guys. You have 5 products in that box that you'll be able to resell. So, I mean, you most certainly can sell these as a complete package, but if you don't, and say, you could have had a $200 order. You could have gotten 5 of these. Well, maybe put 2 of them together and see if you can't sell 2 of them as a package, and then you have that many more products with the other 3 that you can sell on your table. That is smart business, doing things like that. Or maybe you had a customer, and I'm trying to remember which book it was in, but I want to say it was, well, I can even use, let me see, The Skin So Soft was in, oh, I just had the book and I'm so sorry, guys. I closed it and I should not have closed it. Oh, here. Okay. So let's say that you had a customer order 1 and you point out that they could get another one for 99 cents. They chose not to get another one for 99 cents. Buy it. Buy it for you to use at events. Buy it for you to use as samples. And I did a video on how you can turn a full-size product into samples for your customers. Buy it. It's going to be 99 cents less whatever your current discount is. You're paying less than $1 for any of those items that you can pick out because your customer chose not to take advantage of that. That goes for anything in the book. Whenever there is a 2-for or a buy one, get one at a special price and your customer does not take advantage of it, please do it. If you can afford it in your budget, do it. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. You most certainly then, as your budget allows, you can get into getting the little glimmer stick gift boxes. You can do that. You can do the eyes one. I don't have mine open yet. You can just, sell this with all the products in it for $20. You can get the Skin So Soft, the Winter Soft bundle packages too, and try and sell those. But if you're on a limited budget and you only have X amount of dollars to use, I think if you just start off with a couple products, such as the mini hand creams, the lip balms, the eyeliners, the mascaras, and such, you're going to be sure to sell those and get your money back out of them and have a fantastic event. The last thing that I do want to touch on is brochures. You have to have something to give them. So what I suggest doing is Avon always sends, I hope everybody is getting these extra little books that just kind of like wind up in our orders. Use them. Take them with you, put your information on them, and use them. These are free. These are not the outlets. These are just the ones that they throw in. Use them. They're free. If you can't afford a lot and you don't, you end up not having enough brochures as you wanted because your budget didn't allow it, use these extra little flyers. And that it's just going to help the customer find out, what else we sell, what our prices are. On top of, if you can have brochures there and never, ever, ever throw out any brochures, brochures are good forever. The prices may not be, but at least you got the book in their hands and they can look at it and see what we have. There is a special wording that you can put on the front, and you can just say, for a current brochure and prices, please contact me. But don't ever, because it's your lifeline. If you don't have booklets or brochures, the customer has no idea what we're selling currently. So you want to make sure that you have something to give them. And that's why these are perfect. They're free. I use these when I go through drive-thrus because you don't know what they're going to do. I could hand it out at a drive-thru with a sample, and they could toss it in the trash. Well, I got the outlet. This isn't an outlet. I got the little flyer for free, so I'm really not out much. Sorry. Let's see. What else? I think that's probably it. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, like I said. So if you do have any other questions on what to do at an event or how you should have a display up, please contact me. I'm also going to try and find some pictures of events that David and I have done and show you how we try to display things. But like I said before, go have fun. And make contacts and have the best holiday season that you can have, because not only do our earnings double and triple, you're also earning points for the cruise to Bermuda. Oh, who doesn't want the cruise to Bermuda? I know, come April, I'm going to be ready to go cruising and somewhere warm, because they're predicting a horrible winter for Northern Ohio. So I hope this has helped you guys. Please do reach out, ask questions. That's what I'm here for, to help you, and make it a great day. Talk to you guys later.